Welcome, adventurers. Today on Rebel Then King, we are talking about the dreaded third action. I know I am not the first person to talk about this. There are dozens of videos out there, and they are all very helpful, and they're right about most of what they say. But I do think there is one big fundamental sticking point where they are all wrong. That's because I don't think we should be talking about our third action. I think we should talk about our first. A lot of the things I see called out as a good third action are actually better placed on the first action of your turn. For example, demoralize. You're standing next to a creature, you strike, you miss, and you think, well, there's no way my third attack is going to land due to the multiple attack penalty, so I'll demoralize. Let's reverse that. You demoralize first. If you're successful, you're going to lower the armor class of that monster. Now you have a better chance of landing those two strikes. Same amount of actions, same exact actions, just reshuffled, and it's more successful. Another classic example is recall knowledge. Let's say you're a caster. You hit something with electric arc, and it doesn't really seem to do much, so you recall knowledge. Well, while recalling knowledge, you figure out that it has a great reflex save, which is bad for electric arc, and it's got a resistance to electric damage, which is really bad for electric arc. That would have been better to know before you used electric arc, not after. So again, reverse the way you're thinking here and think about that first action. Recall knowledge. Know which cantrip is going to work best and then use that cantrip. You can even think about some of the more defensive, more arguably appropriate third actions like raising your shield and still doing them on your first action. For example, you can raise your shield, stride or move past an enemy that does have an attack of opportunity. And then when that enemy uses their attack of opportunity, your shield is already up. Your armor class is increased. Not only that, if they do land a hit, you actually can use your shield block reaction because it's a little weird, but yeah, you can use reactions during your turn. So that could be the difference between walking by something with the intention to raise your shield, once you're there, but getting cut down while you do it, and now you're just dying, or raising your shield first, walking by it, eating that attack of opportunity, and still standing to make your strike afterwards. Another really specific example is the Bard's Inspire Courage. This technically ends at the start of your turn. So if you stride, attack, then Inspire Courage, you lose out on the benefit of Inspire Courage for that one attack that you made. Inspire Courage first, then do everything else. I think that's really about it. Not too much to say here other than think about your whole turn before your turn starts. Pick that action that is going to make the rest of your actions that much more valuable. That's a big mindset difference versus do something and then, look in the junk drawer for a third action to use. Don't have junk actions. Make every action count by taking that first action to do something very meaningful that will actually assist the rest of your turn. I think if you do that, you're going to find that, first of all, you enjoy those other actions a lot more because they're not just junk throwaway, and you're going to be more successful. You're going to make it through encounters. You're going to do more damage. You're going to outshine your teammates, and, well, that's fun, isn't it? All right, adventurers, I think that's about it. It's definitely a difference in the way you think of those auxiliary actions. If you have any other examples of great first actions, not third actions, let me know. But also, if you do have examples of things that you think really do need to be your third action and can't be your first, let me know too. There are valid options. I just think we spend so much time focusing on our third action, we forget about our first.